Hey guys, it's Catherine and we're watching Star Wars Visions. We're going to be doing these 3 at a time, so I will be watching episodes 1 through 3 for this video. I'm actually somewhat more excited for this season than I was for last season. Last season was great. It had a lot of really interesting styles. As I said in those videos, I'm not really an anime person. I've seen some things that are anime that I have enjoyed. This season, they have branched out. So they are, or they have contacted studios really worldwide. So for example, today we'll be looking at an episode from a group of Pixar animators, which is really cool. There's an Irish animation studio and a Chilean animation studio. So I'm really excited to see a much bigger range of animation styles this season and the stories that they come up with, because I'm assuming just like last season, they gave them kind of free reign within kind of the whole Star Wars universe, Star Wars style, maybe some references here and there. So I'm really looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Ooh, a little swipe across straight. Oh, I thought this was the Pixar one. I wasn't expecting it to look like this. What is this droid? It's like a bizarre BB droid, but not, I don't know, that's the closest thing I have to compare it to in my brain since it rolls and it's round. This is crazy. There's so much like white space. I love this style. It looks so painted. Like it was lifted from a canvas. So she is a painter. That's cool that they would do it in this style that's very paint-ish. That's cool. Interesting. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's fun. This is really cool. I totally understand like the white space now and like a blank canvas and then all the paint and the style of the paint. It just is so cool. It works so well for like painting, obviously being a huge theme, if not the central theme of this short. This is so cool. Where is this place? Is she like painting this world? Oh, and then there's that door, which is kind of, oh, it is a bad place, okay. This is so cool.
I cannot cover it. It's like darkness wants to be part of the painting.
That's so interesting. I like that the paint for her is almost elemental. It's like, you know, when people have elemental magic or something like Elsa from, you know, Frozen or, you know, other elemental characters. It's like the element just flows from them, and that's how this paint is working. It's so cool. Like the concept is just brilliant. Kind of looks like this beater that Maul had. Am I wrong about that? Or is it similar? Like with the large wheel, I feel like there was something. This is so beautiful. The style is just gorgeous. Uh-oh. Oh, okay then. Oh, are those the eyes that she was painting? Ooh, that's so cool. Oh, that's a lot of them. Actually, it's just 3, but compared to her, that's a lot. Is this flashback? Gosh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, no, the landscape is just completely changing. What the heck?
No safe.
Okay, so they are like troops of some kind. Oh yeah, use force. That's what we want. Wow. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so neat. I want one. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I feel like she does this a lot. Like they just find her and then she runs and they find her and she runs. Oof. Oh. Subtitles say her name is Lola. Oh no, you're gonna get destroyed. Or... Oh, that was shocking. Never seen somebody blast someone else's head off in Star Wars before, but alright. Well, I guess 3PO lost his head, but I feel like it wasn't in that context. That was a little more violent. What is her floor made of? Why is it not scarring when he drags the lightsaber across? Oh, that's cool. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa. That's so cool. That's really, really cool. So freaking gorgeous.
You have a thick skin.
Fixed it.
They will.
Wow. That's so cool. Wow. Oh my gosh, that was so amazing. Cartoon Saloon. I think that's... This is a very different animation style. This is almost like something you would see in a book, like a kid's book. Oh, and they look like kids, but they're like working in a smelting factory. Child labor.
We're getting out of here. Oh, yes.
Here's some resourceful children. Wow. That's really cool. This definitely looks like something from a kid's book, but it looks really cool too. Like the kind of heavier line work, and
They're just stories,
it's
right,
like
Dad?
banshees.
I heard the ghost
Something.
isn't a thing you can touch. You see it in your mind.
Yeah, kick her up the arse.
Who would take care of that, Egypt?
What if they're the ghosts? It's the Sixth Sense all over again. What if the ghosts are really us? Having an existential crisis over here.
Something's in here.
I don't want to see a ghost.
Harry was so excited for. Ooh, that's creepy. Kinda creepy. I wasn't expecting it to be
Come on, Dal. I got
like,
you.
ooh.
No, Keenan.
No, look at that.
Give me strength.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Give me strength.
Ooh. Oh, I figured it might be a Sith. This is bonkers. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Like, way more intense than I thought it was gonna be. Wow. Oh, look at that. Unless someone else is pushing it. Dang. That's crazy. Wow. Interesting.
Give me strength.
And now it's time for us to meet.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wow. That's really cool shit.
Did I pass?
You passed. That's yours now. Come, child. Only you.
That's bonkers.
Dal, who's this?
She promised me another life.
Wow.
Way out of here.
Totally not what he meant, but okay. Oh, whoa. He's like, yeah, sure. I don't think they realize what's happening here. Wow. Holy cow. The one started out slow, but man, that last portion hit me. That was so good. Oh wow, those are very magical mushrooms. I wouldn't eat those. Or maybe you're supposed to. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. Oh. Spores going to a star? Oh, oh. The star gives the mushrooms their magic. Whoa. Whoa. It's got a searchlight on it. Holy cow. What are you gonna do? Are you a kid? Are you an adult? I won't know till I see other people. That's a kid. The other one looks like an adult.
No.
This looks like computer generated in a claymation style, maybe? It's really interesting. Or is it claymation? I don't know. I can't tell. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Just for sensitive, that's awesome.
We were happy then. There's fears that deep into the heart of our land.
Wow.
They took... Man became a star.
Hmm. Wow.
No! I'm going to beat them all! You keep
Ooh.
holding back!
That's exactly what Godmother killed. We do what we always do. I get enough water to survive,
Oh,
and
wow.
you stay hidden right here.
Ah, mouse droids! I wonder what they're using all the water for. Oh, okay. That. Making things. Industrialization. No. She's gonna get caught, isn't she? That's all she takes. Ooh, oh no. That's not a lot. It's not even like, oh no. I knew she was gonna go. Ooh. Are they making a droid army? What's happening here? This is very familiar. Wow. Ooh. So bad. Oh my gosh.
Jump!
That's a really far jump. It really is just the two of them. That's so sad. Ooh. That is molten
Let's get out of here.
mineral of some sort. Why would you go back?
No, we have what.
Why would you go back? What is she doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's cool. Oh, that's the thing that killed their mom. They're gonna beat it. Oh wow. That's so cool. Oh.
It's them! They are all here! And bright!
You were right. We will never be alone.
Oh, that one was so sweet. That one had a lot of heart. I really enjoyed it. All right, so those first 3 episodes were really good, and I really enjoyed seeing all of the very cultural elements in them. Episode 3 was really interesting. It was almost like this computer-generated animation, but almost in a claymation style. So that was really, really cool. But the story was absolutely beautiful, very much a commentary on just industrialization and what that can do to the environment and to native populations and things like that. And we've seen this happen several times in Star Wars. It's happened and it's been mentioned in, you know, novels and comics, and in shows as well. So it's not anything new, but it was a very beautiful take on that. And I love the relationship between the two sisters and the relationships with their, you know, the people of their village, or, you know, that they lived with, and how in the end, just kind of trusting in themselves and in each other, they ended up destroying the facility, whatever they were making there. There was metal, but they were able to kind of find their own place and kind of avenge their mother and their fellow villagers, I guess. So that was really, really beautiful. I enjoyed the story in that one greatly. The second one, it took me a bit to get on board with that one. I wasn't really struck by the animation style to start, and it it was very Irish. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean necessarily. It just seemed, the style seemed like a children's book that was very, you know, Western, non-American Western. So it was really, really cool. Yeah, but I didn't follow it probably up until the middle. The Sith Witch Ghost Lady looked really, really cool. The animation on that was really fantastic. And then also at the end, I felt the animation of the Sith Master was really cool. She looked really good. And her ship was really awesome. But for me, I think it's when kind of the twist came. I don't know if you would call it a twist. It was more like information was withheld, and then it turned out, I don't know, I guess that's what kind of what a twist is. But yeah, I thought that was really, really neat, because I think you assume the entire time that, oh, this is like this medallion that she has, this charm that she has, maybe belonged to somebody she knew, or I don't know, it's just like a symbol of something maybe. And you think it's this thing that's good because she's a child. Why would it not be something good? And it turns out not to be that at all. It was, you know, this Sith Master talking to her through this, I guess, I don't know what you would call that, because it wasn't a holocron, but, and holocrons are like stored information, so it wouldn't be that anyway, but it was like this communicator. But yeah, it was just, that was a really, really cool twist on it. And the fact that she was looking for approval from her friends, and essentially like they looked terrified, but they were like, yeah, sure, go, because clearly the life of a Sith was better than what they had. I don't know, it was just, or they just didn't quite understand what was happening. Either way, I just thought it was a really interesting take, but also a really, really cool story on that one. And then the first one, I think, out of these three was my favorite, just because the whole symbolism with the painting, and you know, we've got Sabine Wren, she was an artist, and she used her art kind of in her own fight for the rebellion, and used it kind of as a communication tool and things like that. But this really embodied art, and as I was saying when I was watching the episode, it seemed very elemental. The art, like she was creating all around herself, like, you know, everything was just a blank canvas. And as she walked along, as she did things, as she moved, as she thought, it was like this world was just being painted around her, and that was just absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous, gorgeous animation. And then we see when the, you know, her Sith, I guess that was her master, shows up, everything is no longer canvassy, I guess. It's no longer her world, it's his world. And then she learns to find kind of her balance, because, you know, we saw before she started painting that, you know, she would have these blobs of, or bubbles of color, and then they would turn black, and that was because she was really denying the balance of this, you know, dark and light. She was running from her past rather than facing it, which is another theme we see all the time in Star Wars. But I think that's really, really important when we do things or are not happy with things that have happened in the past. It's really, really important not to deny them, but to just face them, to come to terms with them, to reconcile in some way, and then, you know, move forward. And that's exactly what she did. And I thought that was absolutely fantastically represented, but also beautifully represented with the whole idea of her being an artist and with that being woven into the actual animation style. Is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know that that's going to be easy to beat, you know, and I thought that to myself after the episode. I was like, how are they going to beat this? This was episode 1. What? So I guess we'll continue to see if anything comes close to being my favorite after that, because that was just absolutely amazing. Definitely right off the bat enjoying this one more than season 1, and I think that's just because of the variation in style, and the stories seem to be a little more accessible to me personally. And I'm not saying that the other ones were bad at all. When I filmed those, I was always talking about what I respected about them because they were beautiful. And though I didn't always understand what was happening with the storytelling, I thought, you know, just the styles and everything were really gorgeous. And that I could sense that there was like a lot of meaning there and all of that. So it wasn't bad at all. It was just not really my cup of tea. And now I think with this, where, you know, I relate to this a bit better. And so for me, that kind of ups the enjoyment of it a bit more. So can't wait to watch the next 3, and we'll have those for you guys next week. So that's all I have for you right now. If you're interested in talking about Visions, whether you've watched all of them or just a few, you can join us on our public Discord. We'll have the link for that down in the description below. We're also talking about a lot of other things that are coming out. We have movie nights, we have game nights. We're currently doing anime night. If anime is your thing, you can join us over there for those events also. So make sure you check that out. Also, you can stop by our website, cultureslate.com. While you're there, visit our store where you can get this shirt and other cool designs also, and also check out some of the articles and things that we have over there too. Lots of awesome stuff, cultureslate.com. And please give this video a like and consider subscribing and joining with our channel if you would like to, because that helps us out and helps us to keep making awesome content for you guys. And I love doing this, so help me out because I would love to keep doing this. So all right, that's all I've got for you guys, and I will see you next time with more Visions. Bye.